Hey everybody, Dr. Dan. Back again with another session of The Life Game, Dr. Dan's blog. The question I got was from Joe. Joe in LA. Joe was asking about the fear of rejection. Says that he's afraid to go up to girls. He's afraid even when he walks out and sees a girl even look in his direction, or ends up looking at the ground. Well, Joe, you'd be happy to know that you're not the only one out there like that, okay? There's plenty of guys out there have the same challenges, including women too. Try this out. If you're not afraid, or if you want to try something out, try this out. Go outside, maybe not right now because it's probably at night, daytime, I don't know what time it is. Go to a mall, go somewhere where there's people, and I want you to stare at every single person. I'm not saying stare at them like crazy psycho. I mean just stare, just have a little smile. Walk by and just don't break eye contact. The whole when you look at somebody and you feel a little uncomfortability and you look away real quick. Well, instead, hold that eye contact. And not in a bad way. I'm not saying, like for guys, the dog and the guy. I'm just saying when you're walking through the mall and you see somebody, look right in their eyes. Okay? We're all the same. We're all people. We all want to be liked. We all want to be loved. We all want to have some kind of a connection. We all want that special somebody in our life. We're all the same. We're all human beings. Okay? But this fear of rejection and not being enough and all that, okay, it goes back thousands and thousands of years ago, since, man's began. Okay? And the way that works is in evolution. I've heard this so many times from so many people, so you can choose who you want to believe or listen to. But basically, thousands of years ago, we had 20 to 50 people on a tribe. Okay, that's basically what you lived in. We didn't live in these suburban, cities and had thousands and millions of people in a city. Okay, now we don't know anybody, right? Back then, everybody was all in a community. Okay, so we all knew each other and everything. So what would happen was, if let's say you saw a woman, okay, and you decided, hey, she's beautiful. I want to approach her. I want to mate with her. I want to have kids with her, because back then that's what you want to do. You want to have kids. That's why you still have that natural instinct to have sex, right? Because you want to plant seeds. Plus, it feels good. But still, that was the main reason, right? So you want to have kids with her. Now, here's the thing, though. If you just went up and approached her right away, just like, hey, hey, let's have babies, you don't know if she was taken. Yeah, it was a small tribe, but you still didn't know if she was taken. She might have been taken and you just didn't know nothing about it, right? Well, if she was taken, then you stood a chance of her man, her husband, whatever you want to call it, the warrior. If he saw that you approached her, he could either hurt you or kill you. Even his friends in the tribe could do that also. So you had that fear there for a reason. And so it served you back then is what I'm trying to say. And even at that time, if you were to approach a woman, and let's say she wasn't taken, but let's say you just went up ill-prepared and you're just like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Did you pick some good fruit today? I don't know what you were doing back then, And let's say you fail miserably. Let's say you say something stupid or something like that, and you act a certain way or something like that, and she decides, hey, this guy's, a loser, right? Back in those days, you're a loser, okay? What would happen was she would tell all the other women in the village also. And there went your chances to reproduce. You basically would not reproduce, you wouldn't have kids, you wouldn't have a woman. You're not going to go out to the next village and go pick up a chick out there and bring her back. There was no malls back then, all right? You couldn't go to the next village. You went to the next village, they're going to kill you, okay? So you couldn't just do that. So you had to be very careful on who you approached and how you approached them. So now you get that same fear right there of rejection. So back then it served you, now it doesn't. So how could you use that today? Well, sometimes just awareness alone is enough. I mean, think about it, okay? Let's say you're watching a movie, okay? It's a scary movie, I don't know, Poltergeist, something. Think of any scary movie that you've ever seen that scared you, okay? Maybe you're a tough guy and you don't get scared, whatever. Let's just pretend let's just say you got scared. So if you did get scared, okay? So if you did get scared and you're watching this movie, and let's say there was like 10 scary parts in there that make you just jump, okay? Well, imagine if this is the first time you've seen this movie, and there's about 10 scary parts, and the person you're watching the movie with has already seen the movie, and they know exactly where every scary part's going to happen. So if they were to sit there with you and say, hey, look, scary part's about to come, and told you every time before the scene came, you wouldn't even be scared. Would you? No, because you knew it was going to happen. Doesn't matter how loud it is. You're like, oh, right after they do this, it's going to, it's going to jump at you. Well, you already know what's going to happen, so it won't scare you. Okay? Just like if you watched it over and over and over and over again. If you watch the movie 5 times, you'll probably start laughing. Look at this stupid girl, she's walking in there. Or look at this dumb guy, look at what he's doing. He's walking in there, he's going to get killed. You already know what's going to happen. Same thing in your life. If you already know that's going to happen and why it's happening, and there's nothing wrong with you, and it's completely normal that you're going to feel that, then doesn't that make you feel better? And if right now thinking about it doesn't make you feel any better, trust me, when you're out there and you're talking to somebody and you remember this in your head, it'll make you feel better. And remember the difference between you, if you're scared or shy, and let's say one of your friends, or a guy on TV, or somebody in a movie, whatever, that's make-believe, but somebody that that's really good with the ladies or good with the guys, vice versa. The difference between the two is that you feel that fear of rejection. You feel scared, so you don't take any action, so you don't go out and do it because you think there's something wrong with you. That person feels those same feelings, but they just choose not to listen to them. They just say, oh well, and just do it anyways. And that's exactly what you got to do, is just do it anyways. But now you know why that happens, so that should make it feel a little bit better. It should get easier from there. So try that out, see how it fits, have fun with it, enjoy. Also, if any of you are going to be at Date with Destiny coming up in Scottsdale this week, I'll see you guys there. I'm actually going to be interviewed using Tony Robbins' new product, revolutionary product I should say. I'm being interviewed by Amber Mack. So if you guys are there, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you on the next podcast. And if you have any questions, again, keep sending them in. I'm loving reading them, trying to answer as many as I can. If I don't get you right away, I apologize. Eventually I'll get to you. Might take some time. I've been getting a lot of emails lately. So send those questions. I answer them here. Dr. Dan's blog, The Life Game. Remember to live life like a rock star. Enjoy life. Kick ass, man. Have fun. Till tomorrow.